Nicholas Scott Cannon, has 4 women pregnant at the same damn time. And I see a lot of our people, black people, on social media saying, yeah, Nick got some fine ass baby mamas. Knock them down, knock them down. Build a tribe. Yeah, Nick. Encouraging him into foolishness. So I spent some time over these past couple of days going through what white people have to say, specifically white feminists. And I see them saying Nick Cannon is an abuser. This is reproductive abuse. Something needs to be done. This is a cult. These are the words that the feminists, the white feminists, are using. And if y'all don't know by now, every time white feminists get outraged at a black man, he goes to jail. And white feminists got outraged at Bill Cosby, he went to jail. White feminists kicked up and said, we got to support black women and make sure R. Kelly get locked up. When they put their mouth on R. Kelly, we saw RICO charges happen and the Mann Act and all this goofy stuff. So Nick Cannon needs to tread lightly. He barely escaped those comments that he made about the Jews. They were ready to destroy him. Remember, they took Wilding Out from him, and remember after they took Wilding Out from him, he had to go back and beg because he was talking about how he gonna feed his kids, and then we found out Nick Cannon doesn't own Wilding Out because he created the show, but he has no ownership of it. He's an employee of Viacom, so he's the host of The Masked Singer, and he's employed by Viacom, hosting Wilding Out. And does he still have his podcast? And he has an album out called Raw and B, Raw, like hitting it raw. And he got all these baby mamas, and these women look expensive. These women look like they cost money to maintain. And give it a year or two. Give it a year or two before these women come out and start complaining. Especially if Nick Cannon stop producing money and providing for them in the way they feel they deserve. They're going to unionize and get a documentary made called Surviving Nick Cannon. And I'm not going to feel sorry for him because remember, Nick Cannon went on a campaign to bash R. Kelly in every interview. He thought he was doing some, R. Kelly is a monster. I had no idea. I never saw anything, but I watched the documentary and I believed those women. Remember he did all that foolishness? And look at what he's doing now. Look at the behavior. Nick Cannon used to be the safe black man. Remember a couple of years ago, he was married to Mariah. He had the kids. He was hosting America's Got Talent. Then he quit America's Got Talent. Then he hosts different things. And he just had 2 children with Mariah. And everybody looked at him as a stand-up guy. And all of a sudden, a few years later, he's looking like a Pookie and a Ray Ray, like them folks say. He's looking like a regular nigga. And they're calling him a degenerate on social media. I'm looking at what white people are saying because, like I said, we say one thing, but I always go to see what white people are saying. Because when white people kick up somebody black going to jail. And nothing against white people. I like white people. I love white people. I love all people. But this is just a fact. This is just how it goes in society. Nick Cannon, you're going to get what you deserve. Nobody told you to go around rawing all these women. Then you go in the interview with Angela Yee and you say, I'm not using any condoms at this point in my life. I'm paraphrasing what he said. He said, if a woman asks me to use a condom, I got to figure out that I got to decide if she's the woman I want to be having sex with because she asked me to put a condom on. I said, nigga, you sound ignorant as fuck. Wildin' Out don't pay him enough money for him to be knocking all these women up. I think Nick Cannon, they say Nick Cannon is worth like, what, $50-60 million? That's not going to be enough for these women. And we don't know how much of that is cash that he has. And what if he gets sick? Nick Cannon has lupus. Nick Cannon has lupus. He could have a flare-up at any time and have to, stay home and rest. So if he stays home and he's not working, who is going to provide for his children? Nick Cannon might get hit with a RICO, y'all. We might live to see it. And they'll serve him right. Because he was so happy to see R. Kelly fail. R. Kelly gave him his biggest hit. I'm a gigolo, always on the go. Every time I turn around, I got another show. R. Kelly gave him his biggest hit. And he couldn't wait to kick him while he's down. Nicholas Scott Cannon. Can't keep his cannon in his pants. Can't put a condom on his cannon. Ridiculous. And we're not even getting into STDs that he can catch from going around just rawing all these women. I hope these women know that if Nick Cannon goes broke or if he gets sick, that only Mariah's children will be okay. Only Mariah's children will be okay because Mariah got hundreds of millions of dollars. She can take care of her kids on her own. She don't need no money from Nick. The others are depending on him. They don't work. None of these other baby mamas are working. All they doing is laying up and taking dick from Nick Cannon. This is insane, y'all. This ain't right. We're gonna see the Nick Cannon about to get a downfall, y'all. And we're gonna see it happen because this is not normal. It is not normal for a man to want all these children in this day and age. It's just too much headache. One individual can't tend to all of these children. Let's say Nick Cannon was a billionaire. He still couldn't tend to all of these children emotionally. And it's just irresponsible. It's just irresponsible to have all of these children. You're not married to any of the mothers. The only mother you were married to is Mariah. So she's the only woman that's validated. The rest of these women are just concubines and hoes and Tatianas. And they so damn dumb, they rush into this man's bed. Ooh, I'm going to get some money out of this. And they're not thinking, you know what? Nick Cannon got lupus. Nick Cannon doesn't own Wildin' Out. So if Nick Cannon gets sick and he can't film Wildin' Out, that's it for me and my bag. I'm going to have to get a job and then I'm going to be stuck with this kid. Why don't they want to have a husband? You see, me, I would prefer to just have a husband that's going to love and take care of me versus being a baby mama. I don't care who the man is, but especially somebody like Nick Cannon, who I know probably going to end up having 100 kids. I see Nick Cannon having 100 kids for the year out because he said he can't stop fucking. And he not going to put a condom on. He said he get angry if a woman asks him to put a condom on. This ignorant nigga. I don't want to hear him complain. I don't want to hear him complain when he can't pay child support. I don't want to hear him complain when they put a charge on him for reproductive abuse. I don't want to hear when he get a RICO charge. When they say he's running a criminal enterprise, he's using his celebrity status to lure women in to be his baby mamas. You think it can't happen? Look at what they just did to R. Kelly. Nick Cannon about to be in jail, y'all. They're not going to sit up here and let this Negro continue to impregnate these young ladies and white women not having it. White feminists are not having it, y'all. Lord have mercy. Nick Cannon getting a dose of his own medicine is going to make my day. Couldn't wait to see R. Kelly fail. He's a monster. He's this. He's that. Well, nigga, you about to see. And all the women he got pregnant are like very, some of them, I think one of them is white. Some of them are Latino. Some of them are mixed. I think he has one black baby mama, like fully black baby mama. But it's not looking right. And white society is not going to allow Nick to continue to host family programs like The Masked Singer. They're going to say, nah, this Negro done changed on us. He's sitting up here promoting unprotected sex. He is being a reproductive abuser to these women. He's forcing them to have unprotected sex. He's saying that he wouldn't be with them if they asked him to put a condom on. We can't let him host these shows. That's why they got rid of his talk show. It was a lot of white women complaining because white women watch a lot of talk shows. You can't be behaving like that as a talk show host and you're trying to be family friendly. You got to pick a lane. Now, somebody like NBA Youngboy, you don't see anybody kicking up about NBA Youngboy because NBA Youngboy is younger and he's a rapper. And people don't expect too much about rappers. You don't see anybody kicking up about Future because people don't expect too much about Future. But Nick Cannon was married to Mariah, and he was a child star with Nickelodeon, and he was executive over there at Nickelodeon, and he has done so many family-friendly things like Drumline and what was the other movie that he did? He's done several family-friendly films. So he has always marketed himself as a family-friendly entertainer. Even his rap music, he wasn't talking about gangbanging or nothing. He was, I'm a gigolo, always on the go. You know? Yeah. So he put himself in that category. So now that he put himself in that category of a family-friendly entertainer, that's why he's going to get a backlash that you're not going to see Future get or you're not going to see NBA Youngboy get. Yep. Reproductive abuse. I learned something new. I never knew what that was. Reproductive abuse is, I guess, when you get a whole bunch of women pregnant and you're not married to them. They find anything to lock a black man up, man. R. Kelly gonna get the last laugh. Everybody that turned on him will have a downfall. Nicholas Scott Cannon. I wonder what Mariah thinks. You think Mariah will help Nick pay child support? 4 women pregnant at the same damn time. Who wants a headache? That's a goofy nigga right there, Nick Cannon. Nicholas Scott Cannon. I'm gonna tell you who's gonna be the problematic baby mama. That Hebe de la Rosa. I think that's the Mexican baby mama he got, the one that he got the twins by, and now she's announcing that she's pregnant again like it's something cute. I think she's going to be the problematic baby mama. I've seen her speak on social media, and she seems very what you call very, very dumb. She's an idiot. And she seems like she really loves Nick. She's the one that really likes him, and Nick don't love you, sweetheart. And so the moment she feels like Nick isn't giving her enough attention, I was abused, I was forced to to get pregnant by Nick. He's forcing me to have these kids. I was in fear of my life. This is a criminal enterprise. Anyway, we'll keep up with it. Nick Cannon is a clown.